I dream of it, amongst the wild threads of history and the myriad of paths. My path saw the Imperium rise from the ashes left in the wake of the Great Revolt. Thou shalt not make a machine in the likeness of the human mind. With that commandment, new avenues of human potential were explored. Mentats, Suk Doctors, Sword Masters, and the mystical Bene Gesserit Sisterhood. But it was the Navigators and their monopoly on space travel that set the conditions for the Imperium. But I am telling you of the universe you already know. Let me describe the one you do not. In this other universe, my mother, Lady Jessica, consort to Duke Leto Atreides, gave birth to a daughter, a girl they named Ariste. Because of her obedience to the Bene Gesserit, Lady Jessica is trained as a truth-sayer. Because of that training, Lady Jessica was able to detect Dr. Yue's deception. Because of the forewarning of his betrayal, House Atreides survived the Battle of Arrakeen. Because of their survival, the Emperor declared a full-scale war of assassins. Because of the war, the Sardaukar were deployed to ensure spice shipments continued without interruption. Because of the Sardaukar, the Fremen were eradicated. There was no Muad'Dib, no Lisan al-Gaib, no Kwisatz Haderach. I see a universe where I, Paul Atreides, was never born. All my visions lead to horror, except this one. This one leads to you.
Killer? Come in, Killer! There you are. Good. There's something about this place. Something very wrong. I suppose that means it is the right place for an abomination. There's no fathoming the works of the Tlilaxu. You would have to go mad to do that. No time to understand. Just find an interface and push buttons until something stirs. Find whatever releases a specimen safely and keep moving. Before anything in those pods remembers it has teeth. You have returned! No one can stop the degenerate killer! What did you find? Will my menagerie of freaks grow? Excellent! Fantastic! With your instruction, I can have others harvest me some glorious monsters. Were you followed? What is it? Let me see. This is damning evidence to be sure, but it doesn't make sense. It mentions payment from Lingar Butte. The head of one of the most lucrative water shipper operations. A powerful man, and now also a moneylender, with whom I've had some business. But I don't understand. I've paid most of my debt back. Our interests should align. What is this slimy, ugly rat up to? Huh. He was the one who approached me. It is usually the other way around with moneylenders. They love to see a man on his knees, begging. Well, a promise is a promise. It is time to move on to the finale. There's only one man who stands between you and the Dancer of Veils. Sinu the Poisoner and his cult of freakish worm worshippers among the Masquerade. Deadly fanatics, all of them. Up till now, you have been an utter force of nature. But I worry this might be our last pre-fight palaver. Gold fervor is coming for you. I do want you to succeed, so I will give you a little tip. He is called Sinu the Poisoner. Expect nasty surprises regarding his namesake. But first, as always, we have to build the Ark. Before Sinu, you must face a cadre of his cultist zealots. Are you ready?
Tonight, the arena becomes a storm of blood. Multiple warriors, multiple fates. Who will claim the sand? Who will feed it? From the back alleys of oblivion to the blood-soaked sands, the degenerate killer has arrived!
Inspiring work! The way you dealt with those mad cultists! All of the cheers and chanting in the crowd were for you! Are you ready for your next fight? Ha! I can't wait to see the crowd's reaction to our little surprise. Try to act shocked, will you?
Tonight, the arena becomes a storm of blood. Multiple warriors, multiple fates. Who will claim the sand? Who will feed it? From the back alleys of oblivion to the blood-soaked sands, the degenerate killer has arrived!
Did you hear the screams of the audience? Your battle with those monsters will haunt their dreams. Now, time for the bout we've built up to. Xenu the Poisoner versus the Degenerate Killer. It has a ring to it. A deadly, deadly ring. I'm feeling chills. Seriously, be careful with this one. Xenu the Poisoner is second only to the Dancer of Veils. Good luck.
You're making a believer out.
Soon.
What now?
I'm still alive.
The Degenerate Killer. There's poison on the blade and poison on the tongue. Get an earful of Xenu's cultish tripe, and you might wish you were dead.
Are you ready to face Xenu the Poisoner? Are you...
Let the lights dim. Let the watchers fall silent. Because tonight, the cult has come to play. His worship is decay. His gospel is rot. The pit opens for the herald of the electric worm. Make way for Xenu the Poisoner, High Fang of the Masquerade. And watching from above, the Veiled Champion! Yes! The Dancer of Veils graces us tonight, masked, coiled, still as breath before a strike. But if the killer wants that crown, they'll have to survive the sermon first! Time for faith, filth, and a whole lot of blood!
Now... Ha!
watching you stumble through the blood and sand. The old you would have fainted at the smell of blood. Now look at you. Filthy, feral, entertaining.
You like this body? I don't even remember his name. Just that he was taller than anyone I'd seen. So I took him. And I wear him better than he ever did. Wait! What in the nine hells is this? That's not sinew! That's not even human! Ever. If he underestimated his opponent before, talk about an awakening!
You weren't born free. You were made. Made to be controlled. Kneel. I warned you in Arkeen. Stay away. The smugglers are whispering now, and your little crusade draws too much light. Such a shame. I really did hope you'd be the one.
Looks like this poor bastard has some metal lodged in their throat. It's good to see you again, my degenerate killer.
I am ecstatic to find you here. We have more in common than even I had guessed. A love for the fighting pits. Death and spectacle intertwined. Many of my station consider such venues beneath them, but every so often I need to curl my toes in the clay of blood and soil. It keeps me grounded. The roar of the crowd, the fount of arterial spray, redder than red, performing not just for your opponent, but an audience. Childhood memories. Do you like my nom de plume? Pardon my preening, but this sport, this art, isn't just about gratuitous violence. You have to inject some romance. Otherwise, it's just meat hacking meat. Ah, a modicum of gratitude. A life saved is a life earned. What percentage of your life do you calculate I own? Don't answer. I shall run that tally. One must maintain one's edge. Also, I found observing other combatants quite educational. I could not help but observe your bouts quite closely. It cannot be denied that your technique is effective, if workmanlike. However, you would benefit from a better sense of showmanship. Find the joy. An enemy's corpse can be made into a perfect moment in time. Failing to capture that just seems like a waste of human life. Quite right. And I do believe you found said purpose with that thing-wearing Simu, yes? Hunting face dancers, are we? Well, one does dip their toes into such oddities when one is an agent of Count Fenring, don't you agree? Excellent. Then you will surely tell me all about old Carthag. Oh yes, I noticed your little sojourn to the corpse of my beloved city. Well, when you confide, you take no half measures. Fascinating. You are a creature of mystery, aren't you? Born out of death. Who did you come from? I have so many questions, but there will be time for that later. Oh, I suspect the near future will see us in close proximity. In fact, I demand nothing less. May as well ask a tiger if it's stalking. That is simply how it moves. Your friendship with Aristaea Atreides intrigued me. I must admit an intense fascination with her. We are betrothed to one another, you see. A union designed to broker peace between the houses and ensure an optimal mingling of the bloodlines, but it was more than politics and breeding. There was an emotional connection, stronger than either of us would have guessed. Things went swimmingly until they didn't. How are you so sure it was me? You're right, of course. During the celebration of our impending nuptials, I may have acted with disproportionate gusto. This is just as much the fault of the Atreides. Bullfighting is their culture, and they act like they'd never seen a dead bull like that before. Well, to be perfectly, exceedingly, absolutely fair to them, I suppose no one had ever seen a bull end up quite like that before. What they call poor taste, I call artful transgression. Yet, and still, the brokered union came apart. The war of assassins continue, and here we are. An impertinent question above your station. I don't know. The courtship was going so well. I was on my very best behavior. Aristide responded in kind. Drunk on enthusiasm, I thought she should see my more hidden depths. I thought she could fathom them. Oh, let's just leave that seed in the fertile soil of your imagination, my degenerate killer. You can wield a crowd like a knife. It takes deft precision. Let's just say that my audience was not ready for the best of me. Oh, well. Be that as it may, I still intend to see my betrothal through. Call me a romantic. Oh? Do tell. Ah, be still, my wicked heart. The parallels between you and I are uncanny. Both forbidden from Aristide on pain of death from a Bene Gesserit witch. I might be of a mind to explore more thoroughly, more methodically, and see what other parallels we might share. Very well, but your pulse disagrees with you. If I remember correctly, and I do, Xanavar was a planet decimated during the Great Spice War. House Talagari controlled it. They could tell you more. Not so fast, my egress-seeking killer. I'll be coming with you on your next escapade, and I will accept no refusal. That impertinent expression will get you into trouble. I could relieve you of it by flaying your face. No, no, we must keep good decorum. I shall just remind you that I saved your life, and you owe me. No need to call. When your next interesting venture presents itself, I'll be right where I belong, in your blind spot.
What a finale! Did you hear them? The crowd gasped as one when that face-dancing freak revealed itself, when it slowly raised its blade to end you. If that was not enough, Fade Rautha Harkonnen, a legend of ruthless cruelty, the refined sociopath himself, intervened to save you? Stupendous! The traitor, the savior, and the champion of the ring. Simply grandiose. I wept with fear, laughter, relief. That is the spirit! Bask in the glory of the moment. The crowd will love you for it. I will finally give up gambling. At least until my debts are paid. And I will pay them. You dealt with the saboteur. You made my fight pit legendary. True, it will be difficult to top the performance of the degenerate killer, but my demand has never been higher. I am rolling. The arena is hugely popular, booked every night. Profits are insane. Of course, that brings out the vultures. The Harkonnens want a bigger cut, but such is the price of success. The arena would be honored to have you back anytime. I would be honored. Of course not. I'm trying to keep the Harkonnens off my back, not drag them into the pit. Especially when they happen to be the tyrant of the Giddy Prime Arena. But tell me, you seem to be closely acquainted, you and Fate. All right, keep your secrets. In the absence of the light of truth, gossip grows like mold. And that kind of gossip sells tickets. What do you want to know? Yes, I am all ears.
Tidy work, climber. Aye, if a man's face can lie, what in this world is true? Aye, some friends carry more bite than enemies. Don't forget that, climber.
Greetings, killer. Face dancer, cultist, godling, call it what you like. You still almost died squealing in the pit. Don't mistake luck for strength, pup. That thing wore you down to the marrow and would have had you, if not for your Nah Baron in shining armor.
Chaos follows you, doesn't it? I like that! Nothing is to be trusted. Not even which faces go on which skulls. It should all burn, so the ashes can seed something better. Burn! Burn! Burn!
You just can't quit this place, can you? Not all chains are physical. I don't know what I witnessed, but it thrilled nerve endings I did not know exist.
Got an upcoming fight, do you?
You again.
the kitten is back. Do we have business?
I made a lot of money betting on you, degenerate killer. And you found our face dancer. I've decided to forgive you for Arakeen. But there is something troubling me. My informants tell me that the face dancer mentioned the smugglers during your fight. In which context? It means we need to investigate. My family is hardly close. Father runs the business, my brother provides the grunt work, and I handle the politics. Neither of them have checked in for a while. I assume they were busy. But if the Tlilaxu were involved... You don't know as much as you think. Fenring relies on us and our connections to fuel his more illicit enterprises. He would want this resolved. I'm going to trust you with one of our greatest secrets. Not even Fenring knows the location of our main base. Fallen Light, it is called. I'll send you the coordinates. Tell my father, a stone is heavy and the sand is weighty. He will know that I have sent you. See that you do. Oh, and a word of advice. Smugglers is what other people call my family. But we are the free traders. Remember that.
How was your rendezvous with the smuggler? Did she call you kitten again? You know what? Don't tell me. I'm just going to follow wherever she sends you next. Honestly, I need the excitement in my life.
And prosperity of all citizens.
What will it be?
Visitors! It's not every day we get visitors here. Especially because knowledge of this location is a closely guarded secret. So first your names, and then the name of the traitor who told you about this place. Please. Speak quickly. Your lives depend on it. What is this gibberish? Are you a fool to risk your life like this? Ilara, my faithless daughter, Imperium whore, she dares send you to me? You are unprotected, unproven, and unwelcome. Yes. In fact, I am speculating right now how well you would analyze data with your head shoved up your ass. You wander where you do not belong. Trespassing on free trader territory is punishable by death. My man could...
I suspect you haven't thought this through, smuggler. My companion might be thin-blooded, but I am the scion of a great house. Killing me would be imprudent.
Noble blood is the same as beyond blood down here. It's all water in the end, Your Highness.
Well, under the Great Convention,
The Great Convention is for people who can afford to follow the rules. We are the free traders. We don't care for anything except profit and entertainment. Bring them.
Not very friendly, are they? And now we're to be hunted for sport. It's a good thing you're here, my degenerate friend. I sense quite a bit of killing in our future. These pits positively reek of the Alaka drug. Expect our foes to display a preternatural level of ferocity. The approach of the howling rabble. Which of us do you suppose can kill the most? I have an obscenely expensive bottle of Kitanian wine. Winner gets to imbibe it. Shall we? Kirov vermin? It would seem our smuggler friends have recruited some of the local criminal element as their next cause. There's no denying your effectiveness, but do show more style. We have an audience to enthrall. Meet again. Huh? You have some red on you. Oh, I spy some fools mining as revolutionaries. Well, come on then. Here's a noble for you to overthrow. That's never wise. quick-winded, are we? You would never admit it. In point of fact, neither would I. Ah, the pretend Fremen enter the stage. How sadly adorable. Shall we act our own little popular?
Enemy sighted.
I'm forced to concede you've outdone my masterpiece of gore. Shall I embrace you in joy, or disembowel you out of insane envy? Oh, decisions. Founded doors. Wait. Feel the anticipation in the crowd. Adrenaline and pheromones. They have something special in... Big bloody fellow, isn't he? I wonder if this makes one of us Theseus. Not that smart, though. Just stay off the horns.
It's killing hot.
Hush! It'll be Eyes on enemy! Eyes on enemy!
Back on Gady Prime, the audience would start chanting, "Head, head, head," whenever it was time for me to claim my trophy. Oh, you look familiar, dearest Tyrion. That's a face only a free trader could love.
Drugged, tortured, enslaved. It wasn't enough for them to replace me. They also had to humiliate me. I don't know who you are, but I swear if you help me root out these face dancers, you'll have whatever you wish of me.
Which one of them is uglier, do you think?
Why? We have no quarrel with anyone. We trade freely with all. Who betrayed us? Don't flatter yourself. Butte brought us in of his own accord. And your organization is just another target. Filthy Tlilax! Had me trapped in that arena for months, drugging me with a lacquer, and having me tear people apart for its amusement. Fade Rotha Harkonnen, the Na Baron himself, wasn't expecting you to show up.
And I wasn't expecting you to be dressed like a randy bull, Esma. Where did all this come from? And how much are you paying the Spacing Guild to keep it off the map?
Time to go, Harkonnen.
So it would seem. The Bene Tlilax are making some forceful moves. I need to return to my brother and do a little cleansing. It's never boring being around you, my degenerate killer. I'll reach out again. Soon.
Now who are you and what are you doing here? Choose your words carefully. I owe you my life, but the company you keep leaves much to be desired. And I smell like the inside of a bull's asshole. So forgive my lack of graciousness. I need a smoke, a drink, and a hot bath. Which, considering this is Arrakis, is an extravagance I'm willing to pay for. But a fool's wrath is heavier than them both. So Ilara still keeps the old words alive. Then you are no face dancer. Tell me, she is safe? My daughter keeps the family sharper than I deserve. If she trusts you, I'll hear your words. But keep in mind, trust flows both ways. We'll trade truth for truth. They drugged me. twisted my strength against me. Tlilaxo bastards. They wormed their way in, where our faces poison our minds. I'll see every last one of them burn. Ilara warned me they were moving against us. I was a fool to doubt, but fools can learn. And my first lesson will be painted into Lilaxo blood. Does a sunstorm need a target? If they've reached fallen light, then nowhere is safe. Not for me, not for Ilara. Next truth. Ilara, I trust you. Answer plain. Are you Fenring's creature? So the game is bigger than Fenring imagines. I like that. At least you're honest. Rare these days. Now, tell me everything you know. Start from the beginning. Santara. A hard man. One with secrets. Tell me more. Shy Halud. No wonder you stink of trouble. That's a tale stitched together with blood and madness, and yet, here you stand. Find the Fremen, indeed. As if they're lost trinkets buried in the sand. A fool's errand if there ever was. Very well. We agreed to a truth for a truth. What would you know from me? Those who live outside the Emperor's light know each other by rumor, if not by face. Zantara moved spies for the Fremen. They would often meet here to conduct business away from prying eyes. They call it the spice bribe, the Feroshwat al-Tuabil, a trade in shadows. Spice flows to the guild, and in return, their eyes never open over Arrakis. The skies remain blind, the desert untold. It is how a people vanish in plain sight, not with knives, but with tribute. Not for some time. My own circumstances haven't exactly allowed for keeping company. It was meant to deliver the next quarter's spice bribe. I can only assume the exchange took place elsewhere. Then Arrakis burns. The guild unmasks the desert. The Sardaukar return. And the Fremen are hunted to extinction. Dead? How? Zantara was a man who carried more than his share of burdens, and bore them with a grim sort of grace. If the Tlilaxu twisted you into the knife that cut him down, then you carry a heavier weight than most men could bear. Do not let it hollow you, or he dies twice. I'll not damn you for what was forced, but I'll remember him. For both of us. I suppose you will have to fulfill Zantara's last wish and find Stilgar. He will know what to do. But for now, you've earned my trust enough to speak freely. Tell me, where do your loyalties truly lie? An unguided blade cuts both ways. Useful today, dangerous tomorrow. Is there anything else you would know from Esmar? Zanovar. It is a planet in Telegari space destroyed during the Spice War, if memory serves. But I feel like there's something I'm forgetting. A memory is tickling me, but I cannot quite lock it down. If I do remember it, I will let you know. Butte. Lingar Butte. An odious man that my brother Rondo raised from nothing and trained to run our family water concession on the Polar Cap. And then, in a deal that stinks of shadow, Rondo sold him our family concession for a fraction of its worth. There is no love lost between the free traders and the water shippers. Butte is a repulsive slig of a man. He would do anything for an extra Solari. I am only speculating, but Arrakis has few groups capable of operating beyond Imperial scrutiny. The Fremen, the water shippers, and the free traders. If the Tlilax have clandestine business on Arrakis, they need to deal with one of us. Butte is the only one who would tolerate them. Perhaps the water shippers are worth looking into if you're ever up by the Polar Cap. It's lovely up there in the summertime if you dress for the weather. When you return to my daughter, tell her a time of upset is a rare opportunity for our business. She will understand that we have spoken and that you have earned my trust. The thanks are yours, stranger. If not for you, I would still be drugged up and in chains. Give me time to reach out to my network, and I will contact you when there is new information to share.
Welcome. Would you like to
Welcome. Would you...
Let the echoes of history
You've returned. What did you find out? My father? Is he... Did you... How can I trust you? How can I know you truly are who you say you are? The time of upset is a rare opportunity. Thank you. Yeah, well, don't get used to it. It wouldn't do my reputation any good if people knew I cared. It's not an issue. I'll just tell them we're lovers. Give them something to gossip about. The choice of phrase from my father implies that you are now family. One of us. That means significant access to our black market goods. Speak to Ismara Effendi. Tell her to open the special stock on my orders. I'll reach out to you once my father has news about Xanavar. And thank you, my friend.
Welcome. Would you like to...
What kept you? Peter de Vries, the verminous serpent, seems to think you're of some use in our higher operations. Is that so? Not mine. Peter is my uncle's pet monster. A sliver of his respect means you're dangerous. But dangerous to who? My uncle taught me to never obliterate someone unthinkingly.
Always do it for an overriding purpose, he said. Know your purpose, for I have a purpose for you. Go to the houses. Make yourself indispensable. Slither the way Peter taught you to slither. Belly crawl your way into more influence for our house. And yet you linger.
Our hero returns from the lair of the beast. Still living. No maimed limbs, no coppery scent of blood. Nary even a bite mark, as far as I can detect. This tells me you can comport yourself in the presence of an animal. You can control your fight or flight instincts, suppress your fear pheromones. But I'd like to hear from you. How do you think your meeting with Glossu Raban went? You noticed that? Very good. Granted, there's only slightly more to him, but it speaks very well to your insight that you sussed that out. Our dear Baron has many vices, none so deadly as a habit for underestimating. He underestimates Glossu. We shall not make that mistake. The beast is slow to study, but he's had several years in the crucible of the War of Assassins to learn. He has hidden depths, shallow as they are. I suspected he would. I would give my servant's left arm to have been there to see him squirm. This is not the sort of game he's accustomed to. To the beast's credit, he does see the need for Landsrad intrigue. It can be taught. I will help you expand your potential to accommodate this task. I shall hook your brain up to a mnemonic flutter system, of course. A miraculous device. It implants knowledge directly into the brain. I have a vast mnemonic training library. We shall seed your fertile subconscious with specialized agent training, aerate the soil, and reap a glorious harvest. The experience is quite intense. Return to me when you feel ready.
Ibn Kirtaiba, Santara. We are coming.
Let the lights dim. Let the watchers fall silent. Because tonight, the cult has come to play. His worship is decay. His gospel is rot. The pit opens for the herald of the electric worm. Make way for Sino the Poisoner, High Fang of the Masquerade. And watching from above, the Veiled Champion! Yes! The dancer of Veils graces us tonight, masked, coiled, still as breath before the strike. But if the killer wants that crown, they'll have to survive the sermon first! Time for faith, filth, and a whole lot of blood!
Blood.
Watching you stumble through the blood and sand. The old you would have fainted at the smell of blood. Now look at you. Filthy, feral, entertaining.
This body. I don't even remember his name. Just that he was taller than anyone I'd seen. So I took him. And I wear him better than he ever did.
Wait! What in the nine hells is this? That's not Sinew! That's not even human!
Ever.
If he underestimated his opponent before!
Stop. Did you forget? You weren't born free. You were made. Made to be controlled. Kneel. I warned you in Arkeen. Stay away. The smugglers are whispering now. And your little crusade draws too much light. Such a shame. I really did hope you'd be the one.
Looks like this poor bastard has some metal lodged in their throat. It's good to see you again, my